I received some gifts for Christmas, and this mat was one of them. I'm going to talk about that. That's what this video is going to be about. Also wanted to talk about some other things. So I normally shoot my videos in this direction, usually close up, and I sit right in front of my desk when I do this, so I give you a first-person point of view when I do my videos. And I keep all of my instruments that I use most of the time right in front of me, right? People know that sometimes I have to go over there where my VNA is and my radio test set, and I've got some other instruments over here, like my LCR meter and stuff. People never see me pan this direction though. So I've got my microscope kind of sitting over there. I slide it into, it's on the very edge of my bench, so I can slide it in and use it when I need it. And then my curve tracer is way over there, so directly to my left when I sit down. Now, I now have a rack. Somebody bought me, my wife actually, my wife bought me this rack. So now I have a left-hand side to my workshop. So let me reframe this. All right, so now I have a left-hand side to my my shop. So I have an L here, and I'm able to put some instruments. Now, mostly right now, it's just kind of going to be a catch-all. Things may be in progress or things. So I just rebuilt that. So I think that's going to live there. And I have some extra plugins and stuff for my TM500 system and stuff, so I can keep them over there and up there. There's a big gap right here, and I'm thinking I want to put some instrument there. I'm thinking about maybe moving my VNA over, but I don't know what to do. But anyway, I got my new rack, so I'm very happy with that. One of the other things I got for Christmas was this mat, so I wanted to talk about this mat. All right, so I hinted that I was interested in something like this, and a friend of mine bought it for me. And it's silicone, it's the high temperature silicone. It's not gonna, you can get your soldering iron right on, it's not gonna destroy anything. It's got a whole bunch of little holes and little cubbies and stuff where you can kind of organize your projects as you go along. It's got some sections here that are magnetic. This is magnetic, this is magnetic, and this is magnetic, so you can stick screws to it. It's got some little things you can put screwdrivers and organize things. Here's the thing where you can put a whole bunch of little screws in it. There's a whole bunch of little cubbies over here. And so I thought it was going to be great. And so I've used it for a few weeks now. And I think I'm going to get rid of it. Not get rid of it, but move it out of the way until I really need it for something. I think for some projects it'll be very invaluable. But what I've found is two things that super annoy me. One is that when I zoom way in, it screws up the auto white balance of my camera. Having a completely bright blue background just messes things up and makes colors really wrong sometimes when I'm videoing. So I don't like that about it at all. The other thing I don't like about it is it's really hard to clean up. So here's some little labels. I was putting sticky labels on something, and I want to sweep them off. Well, they don't sweep off because they're stuck to this thing. And then, like, I've got a whole bunch of little clippings from resistors and stuff, and they go in these holes. And once they get in the holes, they don't come out. I'd have to vacuum them to get them out, or I'd have to take everything off of the mat and then take the mat off the bench and then shake it into a trash can and then put it back down again. So that's just super inconvenient. The way that I normally do things is I just, I sweep things onto the floor. I just reach over and sweep things onto the floor, and then every once in a while I'll just sweep up the floor. So it's super, super convenient. I can get every little last bit, I can't talk today. Anyway, this goes right on the floor. It's super easy to clean up. And this, my camera can auto white balance to. This does not screw up my camera because it's kind of skin colored, and cameras are kind of calibrated to make skin look good, right? So yeah, I think the blue's gotta go. You're gonna see a bunch of videos that have this in it, but then it's going to disappear one day and you won't see them anymore. Yeah, I really wanted to love this thing. I do like it. I mean, you know, for some things, I think if you're taking something apart where you're not creating a mess, like I always create messes. And ow, Ow, see, and now they stick up out too, and then they jab you in their finger. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. It's just not, it doesn't work with my workflow. But I do like it for many things, just not for a couple things that are just not overcomable. I got this on Amazon. I mean, I told somebody they had them on Amazon, so I assume they bought this off of Amazon, because that's the one I sort of said, hey, I think I'd like one of those. And so I don't know what the brand name is. Oh, here, let's see here. Here's a part number. Can you see that? No, maybe not. It's an S-180A1. It is 550 millimeters by 350 millimeters, so it's a perfect size for my garage. I mean, it was really nice. I just can't live with it. I'm sorry, can't live with it. I'm gonna have to maybe not tell my friend. Just maybe when he comes over, I'm just quick, put it back down again. All right, back to normal.